Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Wizards and Chickens, where we are once again in Waterdeep. Last time we left off, our party had just left the. I just blanked on who you left. The Growlhund Villa, where you were hunting down a Nimblewright who had apparently cast a fireball in the Troll Skull Alley. However, the Nimblewright had just eluded your grasp there and had departed with the stone blinking. I'm having that kind of day. Stone of Galore. And Lady Growlhund would not tell you where it had left to, so instead of waiting for her to decide to let you know where it was going, you did some investigation around the city and found that a Nimblewright had been seen heading west. In traveling that way, you heard it had been seen in the marketplace. And asking around there, you discovered a Nimblewright had been heard of being in the docks aboard the ship called. Which ship was it? The Hellraiser. While Caliph was trying to do some investigating, you saw that several of your contacts were being rounded up by the city guard and taken into custody. You didn't stick around to figure out what was going on. You didn't want to get roped up into what was happening and decided to make yourself scarce and headed back to Troll Skull Alley, where you've met up with your companions and heard about the information of the Nimblewright's location being found to be down in the docks. We left off as everyone traveled through the City of the Dead and was making your way south towards the docks. From there, what would you
like to do?
Did we head to the docks? Are we at the docks? Or what happened?
So you currently would be just entering into the trades ward. I believe there was. Oh no, you didn't go there. I know you were looking for something on the way there. Oh, I think you wanted to get some food on the way there. You got some. Did eat somewhere nice on the way down. And so where?
I suggested the singing sword.
The singing sword.
Mm-hmm. It's right at the market.
Yes. Yeah, because you wanted to get a good meal before you headed in, and it was one of the best areas, very exquisite meal very fine
What
dining.
did we eat? Or what are we gonna eat?
Then, so what route do you want to head to the dock ward to determine what? Do you want to make any other stops on your way to the uh, to the docks?
I have nowhere I want to go.
I have nowhere I want to go either.
All right.
I assume that we're just gonna go to the place then.
Although, admittedly, I don't. There's nowhere I can think of that. Like, I don't know. Can't think of anywhere.
I'm looking. Hold on.
I finally have my chainmail back on.
Your chainmail.
Yeah.
That is nice.
Shoot. I'm mathing right now. Okay, so. Oh no. That's not what I want to do. Okay, so the distance between the streets is about 500 feet. So would have to do a couple of swings through. Yeah, there's nothing that Calith wants to do. We just pick
What
one of
about
the. We just pick like Street of Bells and head down that.
what about you, Malfred?
I mean, I'll just stick with whoever.
Well, that was the question. I was like, we were all going together, more or less. But did you have anywhere you wanted to go before we went to the docks?
No, I don't really have any place I want to go to before to the docks.
Okay.
So we just go to the docks?
Yep.
Alright, let's find us Nimblewright.
All right. As you are heading through the trade ward, you take the most expedient route to get to the docks, which would take you through Street of Bells, takes you down. Largest route through would be the Snail Street to the dock wards. As you are heading south, about at the Yawning Portal, you hear quite the chaos coming from that direction. Do you want to
Fight
check?
the chaos?
Yes, you hear quite it's quite clamorous coming from there, and it's not the normal kind of excitement coming from there that you are used to hearing from the bar.
Alright, you want to go there and check out what's happening?
We might as well.
Never hurts. Maybe we'll gain some clues.
Exactly.
I assume that we all will be going there then. Unless anyone
Off we
has
go.
complaints.
Okay, as you approach the front of the Yawning Portal, you see that the door is actually being barred by more city guard as you see
I don't have a good feeling about this. Really.
I'm just gonna nope now and keep right on going south.
well, what you see is a let's see. You see an elf is being led out of the portal by the city guard.
Is it a blonde elf?
It is. You do recognize who it is.
Okay.
And I believe it is Leaf. You also recognize the elf is the one that you. No, wait, you did not see him. But you also see the half orc that you had helped protect from the thugs earlier and helped fight the troll with, also led out of the tavern with by city guard.
Really don't have a good feeling about this. But
Sketchy
No.
people.
Sketchy people. We don't want anything to do with them.
unless we do.
Yeah.
Except we do, but that's here.
No, we definitely don't. Like, if like, it wouldn't look good upon us to be associated with them.
Okay,
No.
could you each give me a perception check? See if you're able to
Alright.
tell what it is that's going on. They are making a proclamation as they are leaving.
13.
Okay.
6 is crazy. With a +5.
I know.
Perception check. 11.
My rolls have been shitty lately.
It's because you don't have the other dice.
Yep. It's all of those.
I'll switch over to fuzzy dice.
How about Marfrith?
Nomra.
What's
Give
up?
a perception.
Perception roll.
Perception.
Sorry.
Someone's not paying attention.
He is not perceiving.
Wow.
No, I'm
Like
not.
that, he disadvantage on his perception roll for his lack. Of
Hey, I can just not roll. I'm fine with that.
See if you.
You could
no,
give me
see if
advantage
you
second roll.
see if you hear what's being
Oh, you
what's
can.
going on.
What do we need? That's the question.
Nope.
No, Caleth and I'll say Caladon, you are trying to figure out what's going on most intently, and you are able to make out that apparently these two individuals have something to do with the Black Network, and
It's the Black Network.
Something not good, clearly.
the local guard has tied the Black Network into what had happened, the slaughter that happened at the Gralhun Villa, and it seems the guard is doing a sweep and bringing in anyone associated with the network for questioning.
Interesting. I will inform my compatriots what is going on. From what I can tell.
We should leave.
I agree. We don't want to be associated because one of the guards might recognize us. Because we don't know if they said that we were also associated.
Correct. Let's head south, shall we?
That would be
Alright.
crazy.
It would be.
Imagine if one of our party members was found to have a connection to these unsavory bunch.
It'd be so weird, wouldn't it?
It would be
Catastrophic.
terrible.
A little
some
bit
could say.
disturbing, even.
Correct. It would be terribly disturbing.
I wonder who could even do such a thing.
Yeah.
If any of us would. Surely none of us would do that.
Surely. Surely no.
Perhaps he's on the Nimblerite is on Sled Street.
Very possible.
Very plausible.
Let's go there.
Sounds like an excellent redirect. Anyways, sure. Well, I thought we were. Well, wait. Sled Street. What?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
They renamed it. What
Alright.
did they rename?
Ooh.
Zastro.
Huh?
They renamed it.
Which street are you going for?
I was just being smart-assed.
I was thinking we should still keep on heading towards the docks.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly. I mean, knowing that such unsavory folks are being
Round up.
apprehended by the guards is, a good thing, but yeah, we don't want to have any. We don't have any association with such unsavory folks, so why would we care?
Exactly.
Very true. Very true.
Alright, so you press farther south to the dock ward, through the dock ward, because you are in there, and you approach the water's edge. And here you see docked along the coast, there are two large galleons that are here in the port, and out in the harbor you see a third that are each flying the same flag, so apparently owned by the same person. The docks are currently bustling and chaotic. What do you wish to do?
Is the Nimblerite detector going off?
As you approach the docks and you activate your Nimblerite detector, it is going off.
Should
and
we
they're
walk
close.
around in a circle?
And the closer you get to the ships, the more, the louder and quicker it is going.
Shall we head there now?
We
It only
shall.
makes sense.
We have to be kind of strategic because we don't want to really fight here because we're going to get in trouble. Honestly,
We don't have to fight anything. We can just
I mean,
do
put the
some
nimble right.
thought distance.
I mean, we're looking for a Nimblewright in connection to the explosion on Skull Alley or whatever it is. So, I mean, technically
Troll Skull.
speaking, Troll Skull Alley. So, I mean, I don't think anyone, unless they know why he's in connection to it and they have a reason to protect him, is going to particularly care enough to try and protect him. And if they do have a reason, that still gives us more information. It's like, oh, hey, he's got something protecting him. That's important to know. I would like to know if he has an organization or fellows protecting him, you know?
Sure enough, but yeah.
So, yeah, let's walk in a circle. And whenever we determine that it's getting bigger, we just keep on following it.
I'm pretty sure it's towards the ships. Is there like one particular ship in that we can sense is
As
the one?
you see between the two ships, you see one of them is named the Heartbreaker, and the other one is named the Hellraiser.
Hellraiser is the one we care about.
The Nimblewright detector seems to be going off equally for between the two of them.
I remember Hellraiser.
I also remember Hellraiser. I suppose, shall we go closer to the Hellraiser?
Indeed.
Okay.
As you approach, there is a burly ship hands working around the ships.
Sure.
They kind of give you odd looks as you obviously don't belong around their ship. They've never seen you before.
Sure.
What would you like to do?
Should we ask them? I feel like that give away what we're looking for, but we don't really have a way to particularly get onto the ship.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like asking is typically the best way to do it. Just be like, hey, listen, we are looking for the
Nimblewright that caused the explosion.
We are looking for a Nimblewright in connection to the explosion at Troll Skull Alley.
All right,
and we have reason to believe that he's on this ship.
Shall I take the lead? I think I have the best charisma.
Alright, give me a persuasion check then.
Sure.
Persuasion. I have a +7 to this.
Alright.
18. Turned a mediocre roll into a pretty good one.
It gives you a... What do you mean you looking at for our Nimblewright? He ain't been off our ship. Well, if you want, we can talk to the owner if you want. You can talk to Zardod Zord if you want. It's about our Nimblewright.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Thank you so much, sir.
Half a tick. Hey. Half a tick.
Shall we go?
He wants us to wait.
Turns, talks to someone else, who see kind of, you see an air of magic about the person that he turns to talk to, starts speaking to it himself. Waits a moment. Turns back to the first person you were speaking to, has another word with that person. The master says you're welcome to come have dinner with him.
That's, what time is it right now?
It's about, by this point, you just had a late lunch, or an early lunch earlier, then you trekked south. So, I'd go with 3 o'clock. but they're offering you to head out there now.
I suppose we'll head out there. Not to be rude.
This is not the best map for what's going on, but it'll do, I suppose.
We didn't do ships yet.
No, there's no ship. It's got water. Close enough. Well, I guess I'll bring you out to the eye catcher. If you'll just hop aboard my dinghy.
And hop aboard we shall.
Brings you to a very fine flagship out in the harbor. You are met by some you are met by a human that very attractive, and they lead you into the captain's dining cabin. The dining cabin is bedecked with golden filigree, purple curtains festooned with silken tassels, wood paneling scented with perfume. Magnificent feast laid out on golden platters sprawls atop a mahogany table of exquisite craftsmanship. Even the doilies are something to behold. Standing behind it all with wine glass in hand and a well-built, scantily clad man, his scarlet apparel designed to accentuate his trim figure and bountiful chest hair. A flashy rapier hangs from his stylish belt. "Welcome aboard the Eye Catcher," he says, flashing his pearly white teeth. "Zarzad Zord, at your service."
This is a fine ship for a fine man.
"Indeed it is. What brings you to my lovely ship? I hear something about one of my Nimblewrights has piqued your interest."
Oh, we merely heard a rumor about this Nimblewright I'm on board that might be connected to
Well,
the Troll's
we don't know it's necessarily about this
Yeah.
nimble, right? We are just
It's just a
trying to
rumor.
ascertain his whereabouts.
We're simply trying to
Nimblewright.
chase any leads that we could potentially get. If it's okay with you, may we see your Nimblewright?
I'm sorry, that sounds a little dirty to me.
Well,
I posted a picture in chat of what Zardoz looks like.
of course you would think it's dirty.
Of course.
Yo, wait, that's
You-
not what I was expecting at all.
You with the dirtiest mind of all.
Not gonna
Well,
lie, that was not what I was expecting to see.
well, yes, of course. You may see my Nimblewright, but but first let us have some dinner and wine, and have some conversation and become friends before we do business.
That sounds lovely to me. I would be happy to be your guest.
Well, I'm sure you've heard of the Seed Maidens Fair. This is my carnival. We're based out of Luskin, and we travel along the Sword Coast. We provide a good, wholesome entertainment in the form of fantastic street parades.
That's lovely to hear.
And how about you? What do you fine folk do?
Should we, we're adventurers and we're trying to get our tavern running. Troll School.
Yes, we recently acquired it.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're in the entertainment business as well. Wonderful. Well, you see, I'm sure you've already seen, I've got 3 ships that I take with me around the Sword Coast. I've got the Heartbreaker and the Hellraiser that are at port. And those are mostly used for transporting the entertainers and the wagons and my floats. But this, the Eye Catcher, it is my private yacht. Now, all 3 are built for comfort, though. But this,
It's a beautiful ship.
as the name implies, I would agree, it is quite the Eye Catcher.
Quite a beautiful ship, if I do say so.
Now, about these nimble rights you ask, well, you see, I visit a lot of places quite frequently, and once a year I visit the island of Lanton, and last year when I was there I purchased 4 nimble rights from a Lantonese wizard, and I've got 2 here on the Eye Catcher, and I've got 1 on my other 2 ships, and they are very useful for keeping the ships clean and various other services around. When they're not in parades, they remain aboard my ships. Perfectly harmless. And at this point, you notice that there is a nimble right here in the room. He's holding a decanter and he refills each person's wine glass.
Do I about this Nimblewright? Do we notice anything about him that connect him? Did we see the person, the Nimblewright that did the bombing?
No, you didn't see anything. But if you want to give another perception check,
I'll do so.
yeah.
Ooh, 21.
So this Nimblewright, from what what's been described to you about the Nimblewright that caused the explosion, it was put together by Nem there at the Inspired Hand, and so from your understanding it wouldn't have exactly the best of craftsmanship. It's kind of just thrown together. This Nimblewright is very, very well put together. It's kind of, think the one that you're looking for, think C-3PO in the Phantom Menace. This
Seen too much out of him.
Huh?
Have you ever watched Star Wars?
Yeah,
You're talking to a child, dude.
I've got a great explanation. I've got a great one for this one.
Yeah, childify it.
Rom,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
League of Legends, think Rumble.
Uh-huh. I see.
Barely put
Okay,
together.
okay.
I hate this. Everything about this so much.
Like, the one you're looking for is bare bones, but the one you're seeing is completely put together. All of the casing is immaculate.
With this one, think Oriana.
Okay, okay.
Alright. The one we're looking for is like Rumble's machine.
I see. Okay.
So this one is definitely not the one you would be looking for.
Good to know. Good to know.
Now, let me see.
This is awful. I just looked up and I was like, the fact that that works pretty fucking well. That's pretty exactly how this works, and I hate the fact that that's how it works.
That,
He turned it into a League reference, and I hate it. So
but it was accurate.
but it was 100% accurate. That's a perfect way to put it.
Alright, let's see.
Everything about this is awful. This game. So can we just cancel the session today? I'm done. It's over. Oh man.
Can everyone give me an Arcana check?
Arcana.
Can I ever?
That's something I'm not very good at.
Okay.
I got a 2.
Yes, 21. Bye bye.
So 2 is
I
crazy.
love Arcana checks.
I don't.
Almost as much as I love, like, deception checks.
Okay.
Rom, what's your intimidation bonus?
Okay.
+4.
Interesting.
I thought it was a +8.
I have a +10 in sleight of hand. I can pick a lock like nobody's business.
Is there anything else
Yeah.
you would like to do while you are on the ship here?
Plus 10
Can-
is higher than my highest bonus. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Can
What does frighten
yes.
do again?
What's that?
What does frighten do again?
Frightened, it makes it to where you can't move towards a creature that you're frightened of, and while you can see that creature, you have a disadvantage on all attacks.
Huh, cool.
Can we ask? I would like to ask Zardoz if he's seen a very poorly put together Nimblewright in the area.
A poorly put together Nimblewright? Oh. No, I can't say that I have.
Oh, I just gotta say this ahead of time, just so I can, for the sake of my feat. My hidden ace thing lets me imbue one spell into the card, right? I just want it to be stated that it is, it's the spray of cards.
Okay.
So no one tries to call me a liar later.
A cheater.
Yeah, that.
You stacking the
A
deck over there?
dirty cheater.
Something like that, yeah.
Like,
But
why are
I'm
you
saying
such
it
a
ahead of
dirty
time.
cheater?
You can't call me a cheater, alright? I'm not Namru.
Nah, we're really gonna take this?
No, this is a normal running joke.
Yeah, bro, come on. He can cheat at everything except dice rolls.
Because those are luck based.
Caleb, what's your passive perception?
Caleb?
Caleb?
Test?
Hold on.
You're
Hold on.
passive.
Passive.
Hold on. 15.
Okay.
Damn.
You notice that Zardoz seems to keep looking at you out of the corner of his eye.
I'm so
That's not
pretty.
ominous at all. I'm sure that means nothing.
Probably
I'm sure
not.
it's not. Probably not.
What could that mean besides nothing?
Anything else you wish to speak about over dinner?
Just general small talk. How is the fair going?
Oh, it's been a wonderful year for the fair. Seems to get bigger every year.
That's lovely.
Good to hear.
And how is the city?
City life is similar as always.
The same as always,
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
except for
pretty
the
much.
explosion
not-
which we're currently investigating.
I could not
Yeah.
be tied down to one place for too long. I'm a wanderer at heart.
I understand that
respects.
completely.
I understand wanting to explore.
Well, it's been a lovely to meet you. I hope you come back to see our carnival before we bid your fair city adieu. But I fear we have business to conduct for the evening for our carnival, and we must bid you adieu.
What about meeting your nimble rights?
Of course, we will. I'll have one of my mates show you to the nimble rights.
Perfect.
Thank you for all your help.
Very
Indeed.
much so.
And he escorts you out of his chambers, and he hands you off to one of the ship's mates.
Alright. Can they hear me if I, like, whisper?
Depends on how loud you whisper. That would be a stealth check.
I'm going to choose to say nothing. for
Yeah.
now.
But for a for that kind of stealth check, I wouldn't put it at disadvantage for armor because you're whispering. It's not like a mobile stealth.
I'm still gonna get a 2. He's
If
gonna hear
anything,
me.
he should have advantage because the armor would, like, you know,
I mean, he's not
make it
wrong.
harder to hear the whispering, you know?
I mean, I'll allow that to be a sound argument.
Alright. So do I have advantage?
I'll allow it.
Okay, I'll take the risk then. I'll whisper to my compatriots. He seems rather confident that his nimble rights aren't part of the weren't the ones who committed this crime. Either they didn't, or maybe he's hiding something. Well, that's possible.
Perhaps he
No.
is.
Sorry.
Certainly possible.
Advantage. Roll. Bro, I knew it! And a 1 and an 8, bro.
Nice.
Amazing rolls.
I mean,
Listen,
to be
even-
fair, you're basically just saying he's confident that his nimble rights didn't do anything wrong. There's
True,
nothing
true.
wrong with that. It's not like anyone's going to be upset with, like, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure my
How-
family members and people were not terrible people, you know?
How
True,
dare
true,
you think
unless-
he's a good guy?
You know, like, honestly,
Our
how,
boss is terrible.
what is this? How unbelievable.
They don't seem to give you any mind to what you were talking about.
Good to know. Good to know.
They bring out the second nimble right, and this one is just as pristine as the first one you saw.
Okay.
And the other two would be on the other ships.
Question: are Nimblewrights alive? Like, are they like robots or can they like feel?
It's a matter for debate.
Yeah, that is. They're AI type things. They're not. They are not technically like Warforged level of sentience robots. So they would be more.
Well, I was under the impression, at least in the lore of the Forgotten Realms, is that no one has ever actually gotten a definitive answer whether or not they reach the same levels as Warforged or not. Because in Warforged, that one, I believe have a god that actually
They do.
Claimed them, essentially.
Yes.
But Nimblewrights don't have that.
They don't know.
Yeah.
They're treated kind of like an Alexa, but they don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah. No one's sure, but they do have autonomy, but they don't know if they have sentience.
Interesting. So I'm guessing this first one makes no. We draw no connections with the second one.
Correct.
So we move on to third.
So for the third and fourth, you've got to get brought back to the docks and onto.
Oh.
Because there's two on the Eye Catcher, one on the Hellraiser, and one on the Heartbreaker.
Wait, so the compass did not like go off during us meeting those other two, right? Like at all?
It did.
Wait, wait, does that just track any Nimblewrights, or does it
does.
track the? Oh, it
Any.
tracks any Nimblewright.
Except for Nim.
That's. Okay.
Well, we knew that was the case.
Yes.
I
So
did not. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, technically, we could be chasing 10 or 12 different Nimblewrights before we find the right one, if there's that many in Waterdeep.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
So when we went to the Grunhold Manor, we had the compass do the thing, right?
Yep.
Like, what if the dude had successfully teleported the Nimble right away before we caught him, and then that's why it didn't go off anymore?
Could be.
Because I feel like that makes the most sense. There's no way it could have slipped out that easily, unless it was teleported away.
It's possible.
No way. Alright.
So you board the Heartbreaker, and you see the Nimblewright there, and it is once again in pristine condition.
Kid.
And the same on the Hellraiser.
Don't think any one of these ones are the ones that we're looking for, my friends.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
So all of them here appear to be the same?
Yep.
Alright, well, in that case, nothing to be done, I suppose. If that's how it is, that's how it is.
Mm-hmm.
We can head out whenever. Realistically.
Did we check the market for the potential number right there? Don't remember.
We went through the market.
Yeah, we did pass through the market. There wasn't anything specific to say that I don't remember it ever going off.
No.
I did not.
Well, what about we could ask the other Nimblewrights if they've seen any other Nimblewrights. I imagine, people would mention other Nimblewrights to other Nimblewrights. It's like, oh, hey, you're a Nimblewright? I just saw one the other day. That's crazy, kind of thing.
Can't hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my thought process. That's my, I don't know, man.
We gotta find this thing.
Accurate.
Alright.
Are we allowed to talk to the Nimblewrights?
You can try.
Well, then, sure. I'm gonna...
Never hurts to try.
Yas.
What do you say to Mr. Nimblewright?
Where's your buddy?
Are we in front of them, or like when
Yeah.
he goes to meet us, or we go? Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Like,
still
hi.
there.
Have you guys seen another Nimblewright?
The Nimblewright shakes his head no.
Can Nimblewrights talk?
You haven't heard one speak.
We heard Nim speak.
No, you didn't.
No, we didn't use it.
He
Can
is
I
the-
ask him?
He shakes his head no.
So Nimblewrights can't speak. Interesting.
Hmm.
I have a crazy suggestion. Have we asked the Watch yet if they've seen one?
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I went to.
They were.
Watch.
They're
You asked
all
the
over
watch
the city.
Up north, yes.
Okay.
You asked the watch up north.
Can we find the watch that caught us in the Candle Alley? When we were fighting the Kenku? Can we find him and ask him? What was his name? I can't remember his name.
You want to find... I know who you're talking about. Yes, you can
Thank you.
look for him, and I will find his name for you. His name is Hyustus Staggett.
Yes, him.
After a little bit of searching to find him, you do locate him in the watch house around the area. You keeping your nose out of trouble there?
Of course.
Of course. We're trying. We're looking for their Nimblewright.
Nimblewright?
That's
What would you be looking for a Nimblewright for?
It exploded Troll Skull Alley. It threw a fireball up there.
I did hear about that. You say a Nimblewright did that?
Yeah.
Correct.
Hmm.
It's not one of Zardos's.
Well, I was
We
just about to say, I know he's got his, but
We spoke with him.
I have heard about there being one. I think I heard one's been spotted over there by the Knife's Edge. You might check over there, just north of Eel Street.
Crazy.
Shall
Alright,
we?
off to Eel Street then.
Let's go. What was the name? Oh, Knife's Edge. Okay. It's a street.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Little bitty street.
Let's head up that way. It's north where we are. Thank you, sir. We appreciate your help.
Well, anything
Very
that
helpful.
keeps you occupied and out of my hair.
We'll try to be good.
Try. Emphasis on that.
I did not emphasize that. So let's head that way, shall we?
All right.
Alright, let's see. You arrive at the Knife's Edge, and I assume you're going to actuate your Nimblewright detector.
Yes,
Yes.
I am.
And you will set in about right here.
Okie dokie.
Activating the Nimblewright detector. It is, in fact, going insane.
Well, that's good.
Can we do the old walk in a circle to see like which direction it goes stronger in?
Yes, you can.
And then go in the direction in which it is strongest?
Yes, you can. And as you progress down the alley this way, it gets very strong.
Alright, as it gets very strong, I will keep my eyes open.
And you see, as Tess moves to the building,
I didn't. Sorry, didn't mean to move the building.
under
How
a
could
pile of uncollected garbage in the corner, wearing a stolen cloak, you see a tattered and beaten, barely put together Nimblewright.
Damn. He looks fucked up.
I will.
I'll approach.
Well, if you want to put your tokens out.
Did Nim tell us if he has a name or not?
No,
No, right, because Nim can't talk.
correct.
Yeah, I suppose
Hang on one
that
second.
would make sense.
I'm gonna need to cut short. My wife has a flat and needs me to go help her out.
Oh,
Oh shoot. Okay.
Well,
bummer. Just when we found him.
yep.
Well, at least we can start the next session on a particularly high note.
On a particularly cool note.
Yeah.
Yep.
Something
So-
like that.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us, and hopefully we can beat up on a Nimblewright next week.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
love doing that.
All right, good night.
Bye.
Later. Bye.
Bye bye.